Today, President Obama marks his 6-month anniversary since moving in at the White House. And the honeymoon is over, folks. Obama's popularity is slipping. In a new ABC Washington Post poll, 56% of Americans believe Obama will improve the economy, but that is down sharply from a peak of 72%. And when it comes to health care, Obama's ratings are down to 49%. That is an 8-point drop since January. Less than half the country supports him on his health care plan. And on the federal budget deficit, only 43% approve. That is down from January's high of 52%. Let's bring in the Real Deal Squad for some reaction. Joining us tonight, Nancy Skinner, radio show host and former Democratic Senate candidate, Julian Epstein, Democratic strategist, Joe Watkins, Republican strategist, and Steve Malzberg is with us as well, a syndicated radio host. Joe Watkins, start us off. It's over for Obama, isn't it?
Well, you see, what it is it's change you can believe in, but it's not change that anybody likes. I mean, who likes bigger government? Who likes a health care plan that's going to cost us $1.5 trillion that won't work? Who likes all the pork that we're about to see spent by Congress that we're going to have to pay for?
And Nancy Skinner, who likes higher taxes? Do you like higher taxes, Nancy? They're going to raise your taxes.
Come on, please. What honeymoon, Dennis? There never was a honeymoon. Traditionally, that means that, you know, the other party, they realize they've lost the election, like when we helped Bush get his tax cuts, the Democrats did. They have never, President Obama did not get a single vote on the stimulus bill that is working, and I heard you, Dennis, you said it's working. So there is no honeymoon. These polls, people are reacting to the economy, and the economy is slowly recovering, but it's not there yet, and that's what we're seeing in the slippage in the numbers.
Of course, Steve, if the economy is recovering, the sad thing is that in spite of the stimulus bill, which is barely kicked into gear, right?
Of course it's in spite of the stimulus bill. That's one of the most ridiculous pieces of legislation ever passed. But here's the deal. The honeymoon is over. What honeymoon? He's still on his honeymoon with the media. And what makes this so desperately a desperate situation for Obama is that notwithstanding the fact that he still has the honeymoon with the media, the people have found him out. The people have found him out.
Despite that the economy's recovering, despite all these actions that he's taking, tell me what? Name one thing that the Republicans have done to help the economy recover.
It's not a matter of Republicans. It's just a matter of we're not terrified anymore, and that
that's part of it. That's competence.
The Democrats control the House and the Senate. Let's face it. It's not Republicans. It's Democrats that control the House and the Senate. They have the White House. So it's their job to get done, and they're not getting it done.
Go ahead, Julian. Let's let Julian in on this.
No president has ever done so much, so fast, and so well.
And so ill-advisedly.
The president's approval ratings are in the mid-50s. That's an extremely popular president. The public approves of what he's doing in foreign policy as contrasted to what the Republicans were when they were in charge of the White House. The public approves of how the president is handling the economy.
The public doesn't approve of any of this nonsense.
The public is by a factor of 58% approval. Can I just finish the point before you interrupt me?
Go ahead.
The public overwhelmingly supports this president right now. Compare this to the Republicans. There was a recent poll done on the Republicans, and it showed that Republicans were less popular than China, Venezuela,
Meanwhile,
and
many other polls show that the public trusts the Republicans more on the economy, trusts them more on health care. So what are you talking about?
You're making that up.
That is just not true.
You're absolutely making that up.
That is completely changed. And you know what is so funny about that is, like, of all the spending in this whole thing, worried about deficits, Dennis, you mentioned the deficit concern. These guys are having tea parties, doing this whole thing. 3% of all the deficit is Obama's. The rest of it is Bush's. Why weren't they going to tea parties?
The Republicans are trailing more.
Hang on, one at a time. Go ahead, Joe.
The president said that he was going to look forward, that he wasn't going to look backward, he wasn't going to blame Republicans or the past administration, that he would take the responsibility because the buck stops with him. That's what he's supposed to do.
Julian, you cannot believe,
the president isn't blaming Republicans.
Julian, you cannot believe that this new penalty on small businesses that won't cover their employees with health care, it would cost 33% of the profit at $1 million small business. You cannot believe that's good policy, Julian.
Well, I don't think that's what the policy will be. And the small businesses are the people.
None of them say that. None of them admit.
Steve, can you stop interrupting people?
They all say it's something different. Read what the bills say. Read how private health care is going to be.
One of the reasons why Republicans are so unpopular is because their policies are so unpopular by a factor of about 30 points. The other reason is because Republicans like you love to interrupt people. You tend to be a little bit rude.
Oh, yeah,
I'm
like
so
no
sorry that I
Democrat ever
interrupted you,
interrupts. I've
Julie.
been
You've never been
interrupted by so
interrupted
many
before.
Democrats, and now I'm going to interrupt the left and the right both and tell you, real dealers, stand by.
You're a big bag of hot
We're
air.
we're just getting warmed up, and let's not call names yet until we come back. And when we come back, we're talking pork. Literally, wait till you see how much stimulus money